Hey, what's going on, guys? Back today with another video. So today I want to go ahead and show a tutorial of me editing this sunrise shoot, this one right here, it was a Rivian R1S. So actually the Rivian is a friend of mine and it belongs to him. He just bought it and actually he wants to sell it. So he asked me to take photos of it. So basically I wanted to do it at sunrise. And the reason why I wanted to show this specific photo shoot is because of just the scenery and how everything just worked out. So when I saw I always check the weather the day before or even sometimes a couple days before to see if it's gonna be cloudy, sunny, or whatever it is. So in this case, it was supposed to be a cloudy day at sunrise. So I was a little concerned whether this would have worked out or not, because the cloudy days at sunrise, basically there is no sunrise when it's a cloudy day, but it just worked out perfectly. Also, one thing is, I live in upstate New York, so this was in Newburgh, New York, and right at the Hudson River. So everything up here, all the leaves fell for fall already. So my main concern was trying to get a nice, decent photo shoot with some kind of leaves and some kind of some trees, if I could get that. But it happened to work out perfectly because there was like 4 trees in all of Newburgh that actually had leaves on it and actually looked good. And this tree specifically was like bright red. It was gorgeous, so it worked out perfectly. I parked it right on the side. Everything just looked great. Let's go ahead and jump into the photo so you can see. This is my favorite photo that I got from that whole photo shoot. So let's go ahead and jump into Lightroom so I can go ahead and show you the photo. Alright, so this is the shot. So let's go ahead and jump into it real quick. So usually I do is exposure, color, and Photoshop. I went ahead and actually straightened it, and because it's a little bit crooked, so I'm gonna go ahead and make sure my lens corrections is checked off, and then which it is. And as you can see, I shot those to 24-70 with the R6. All right, so let's go ahead and start. So exposure. So definitely I want to bring that sky back out because it looks awesome. And then it's very, very dark. So I'm gonna go ahead and brighten this up. There. I don't want it too bright because I want to keep it a little bit moody, a little bit dark. So that means I'm gonna bring up the shadows so I can bring up more of the details of the scene. I'm gonna go ahead and bring back that exposure and bring up that shadow. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some contrast, some dehaze to bring that sky out, lower that clarity just because I want it not too sharp, and then bring the blacks down. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the tone curve to adjust more of the exposure. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I always bring it up here or in this point because it gives it a little bit of a hazy look, which is what I like. So this is the shadows. I'm gonna darken it a little bit more, and I'm gonna raise the highlights, and then lower the shadows a little bit more. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and add a vignette just because vignette gives it a little more of a moody and more of the focus point of the car itself. All right, so I'm gonna just raise the shadows just a little bit more, and I'm gonna create a mask for the sky because I want to bring the color, the details back from the sky. There you go. And then I'm gonna create a mask also on the car itself. I'm gonna subtract with the brush. Go. And let's go ahead and bring out those details in the car. There we go. Nice. There we go. All right, so now let's go ahead and do the colors. So I'm gonna bring out the orange because it was sunrise. So I'm gonna raise up the orange. There we go. And then I'm gonna add some vibrance. And then in my shadows, I'm gonna add a tiny bit of orange. There we go. So now I'm gonna go back into my mask and go to the car mask. And it's a little greenish, so I'm gonna go ahead and raise the magenta to bring it back to white, and I'm gonna go ahead and raise it a little bit yellow, just so it can match the scenery. There we go. Alright, and then I'm gonna go to the sky mask now. Get a little bit more orange and add some magenta. Yeah, it looks awesome. So this is the before and the after. Alright, now that this is pretty much all set, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the denoise button just so I can get rid of some of this noise that's here. Before I go there, I see some defringing here. Get rid of some of that. There we go. Alright, let's hit the denoise button. Where is it? Here it is. Do 51%. I'll do 50%. There we go. And just give that a second. So far, pretty much as you can see, this looks phenomenal. Like just the colors from the sky, the colors from the tree. Actually, after the denoising occurs, I'm gonna create a mask to for the tree so that I can bring out the details of the trees a little bit more. It looks like it just finished. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna add one more mask here on the tree. And then I'm gonna just brighten it just a tad. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this in Photoshop. So if you hit Command E, it'll open up in Photoshop. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of all this randomness right here. That one. That. Dirty. This location was very dirty. And remove that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and also remove this. And so this rock. Very random stuff. Power of AI. It's pretty amazing. Look at that. Awesome. Alright, so hit save and just jump back into Lightroom. Boom. And that was pretty much it. That's the finished product. Alright, so that basically wraps it up in the edit that I did of this photo shoot of the Rivian. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching the whole video. If you have gotten to the end of the video, but also please share this video, like it, subscribe to my channel. It's always helpful, and I'm going to be posting up more videos soon. Also try to do behind the scenes of trying to plan an exotic car, so maybe I'll do behind the scenes and I'll show you guys how I position cars and how I take photos of cars and things like that. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you.